I want to share with you a simple secret that can help you be more successful in work and in life. This secret has the power to change your perspective and your results, but very few people know about it. And before I reveal this secret, let me tell you a story. There was once a young boy named Ethan. He lived in a small town, and his dream was to become a great athlete. Specifically, he wanted to be a runner like his idol, Usain Bolt. He would spend hours watching videos of Bolt, effortlessly gliding past his competitors, winning races with ease. Now, Ethan loved running, but the truth was, he was not the fastest, not the strongest, and definitely not the most talented. In fact, every time he joined a race, he finished last. Some of the other kids would slow down so they could walk with him at the end. The other kids laughed at him, and even some teachers told him to give up and try something easier. But Ethan's heart was set on running. He knew he wasn't as gifted as some of the other kids, but he was determined to succeed. He promised himself that no matter how many times he failed, he would not stop showing up. Every morning, while the town still slept, Ethan ran. He ran in the cold. He ran in the rain. He ran when no one was watching. His legs ached. His lungs burned. But he whispered to himself, one more step. Just one more. Year after year, Ethan kept showing up and running. His dedication was unwavering, and slowly but surely, he began to see progress. He didn't get faster all at once. It was a slow burn. Sometimes he would improve a little, then regress a bit, but overall, he was getting better. Much to the surprise of those who thought he'd never amount to anything. Then one day, his school announced a big race that would decide who represented the town at the regional competition. It was a chance for Ethan to prove himself, but also a daunting challenge. Many of the runners participating had been on the track team since they were young and were already considered stars in the making. When Ethan signed up, many laughed. He's going to lose again, they said. Why even bother trying? Others asked. But Ethan was ready. He had spent years preparing for this moment. He knew it wouldn't be easy, but he was determined to give it his all. The race began, and at first, things didn't go well for Ethan. He got off to a slow start and quickly fell behind. The crowd gasped as the familiar boy in their midst fell further and further back. Many began to lose interest and turned to chat with their friends, assuming the race was already decided. But Ethan kept going. Slowly, miraculously, step by step, he began to catch up. The crowd noticed and began to cheer him on. With each stride, Ethan felt the energy of the crowd pushing him forward. The boy who had always finished last was now in the lead. No one could believe what they were seeing. The finish line was in sight and Ethan surged ahead, crossing the line first. The crowd went wild. The people who once laughed now cheered. Ethan wasn't just the winner of the race. He had proven them all wrong. He had shown that with hard work and dedication, you can achieve anything. He was proof that discipline beats talent when talent refuses to work hard. From that day on, no one laughed at Ethan again. In fact, he became a local hero. People in the town would often stop him in the street to congratulate him and ask for advice. But perhaps the greatest reward was the knowledge that he had achieved something truly special. He had shown that it doesn't matter where you start, only that you keep moving forward. You see, Ethan's story is a metaphor for our lives. We all have dreams and goals that we want to achieve, but the path to success is rarely easy. There will be times when we feel like giving up, when the going gets tough and the tough get going. But it's in these moments that we need to remember Ethan's story and the secret that helped him succeed. Now, are you curious to know what this secret is? Well, here it is. Don't stop showing up. It's that simple, yet so powerful. Ethan didn't win the race because he was the most talented or the strongest. He won because he didn't give up. He kept showing up, even when he was tired, even when he felt like he wasn't making any progress, even when people laughed at him. And guess what? This is the secret to success in work and in life. Don't stop showing up. Think about it. If you want to achieve something you've never done before, whether it's starting a business, writing a book, or running a marathon, you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone. You're going to face challenges and setbacks along the way. But if you keep showing up, if you're consistent in your efforts, eventually you will reach your goal. In today's world, it's easy to get discouraged when you compare yourself to others. Everyone is always showing off their successes on social media, and it's important to celebrate our wins. But it's also important to remember that social media only shows a highlight reel. It doesn't show the struggles and setbacks that we all face along the way. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all have days when we feel like we're not enough. But if we focus on those negative thoughts, if we dwell on our failures, we'll never be able to achieve our dreams. So, instead, we need to focus on the positive. We need to celebrate our small wins, to acknowledge our progress, no matter how small it seems. Because progress is progress. And every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Remember, the road to success is rarely a straight line. There'll be times when you feel like you're remaking progress, and times when you feel like you're re-stuck. But if you keep showing up, if you're persistent in your efforts, eventually you will reach your destination. And the funny thing is, the more you practice this mindset, the easier it becomes. It's like a muscle that you strengthen over time. So don't be afraid to fail. Failure is just another excuse to practice this mindset. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You'll never know what you're capable of until you try. And don't ever give up on your dreams. I hope this story inspires you to chase your dreams, no matter how challenging the path may seem. Remember, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Keep showing up, keep pushing forward, and never, ever give up. Thank you!